And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the Super Bowl 59 where the Eagles had won a championship. And what about? They won a championship. Okay, I don't watch NFL like that, to be honest. But I just know they whooped the Chiefs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They did. But definitely, it was a good game, respectful match. No disrespect to the Chiefs because they could have had a three-peat, but unfortunately, they didn't have one.
You know
but
what the final score was?
Huh?
You remember the final score?
It was 22-40. I remember that score vividly. 22-40. Okay, and the main thing we was going to talk about that we've been talking about in the last 3 unseen episodes is the halftime performance by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. So this was the first Super Bowl performance where a hip hop artist like solo headlined the Super Bowl, and pretty much it was a really good statement. It was a wonderful statement. It really showed how the symbolism. It really had a whole lot of symbolism in America. Okay. He had meant a lot of things in his performance that I actually want to kind of get into it just a little bit. I'm not going to touch on it a whole lot. We're going to get into it just a little bit. You know that one song? You know that song I'm talking about? Who was it by?
Which song?
What song? It was on TikTok.
I'm not sure. I would say okay, it was on TikTok.
It's a lot of songs on TikTok. But if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But definitely, they had all the performers out there. They did a wonderful job, especially shout out to the K-Dot Angels, the 4 Angels that was doing a lot of the background chorus. And when he was about to perform, Not Like Us. You really about to do it?
I've seen a trend where they said it was a trend right now to collect all 4 or to find all their social medias on all different social media platforms. Were you a part of it? Did you complete that?
Yes, sir. Yes, I did.
How was it?
How was it? Man, it was a long, excruciating battle. Don't get me wrong, but with the help of my community, we found all 4 of their accounts.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to hand it back to you.
All right, hand it back to you. Okay, but I want to talk about a little bit of the symbolism of the performance. Now, to start off the performance, he did say the revolution will be televised. And if you don't know who did say the revolution would not be televised, it was It was Scott Hill Johnson, right? No, Scott Hill. Who was it? It was. Hold on. The revolution would not be televised.
You got your notes?
It was Jill Scott Heron. Jill Scott Heron.
Okay.
The revolution would not be televised, but Kendrick had a lot of meaning behind that line. Now, of course, like back then, because the revolution was not like televised on national TV. So what Kendrick Lamar meant by that was because he had a whole lot of acts during the Super Bowl outside of him performing his songs, but even some of his songs had meanings to the acts of the performance. He had meant that the things they were doing in the performance, it definitely had meant the revolution. If you understand what I mean.
Yep.
Yeah. And they had the American flag before he had performed Humble. It was an American flag with all the color-coded shirts. They had to line up in a certain order to represent the American flag, which was red, white, and blue. And then Humble had a little bit to do with it because he had to tell them, be humble, sit down. And then also too, you had my man, what's his name? Samuel L. Jackson. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Samuel L. Jackson. You had him out there. He was a wonderful narrative. He was a wonderful narrator. He was out there cosplaying as Uncle Sam. Now, I don't know a whole lot about Uncle Sam, but I know he had a lot of this stuff to do with the earlier times in America. And a whole lot of black people don't like him. I'm not saying I don't like him. I'm not finna get controversial left me here because we can't get sued. We're gonna get sued. Okay, but you know, he did something. He did something. The whole performance was elite. Definitely. But hey, should we hop into the next topic?
Yep.
Okay. The next topic. Okay. I want to actually get into our co-host, Mr. Smith, a little bit. Now, Mr. Smith, question, man. One of the questions that everybody's been kind of thinking of while he's been on here, because I did announce you earlier as one of the principals of TMSA Charlotte. What made you get into like the whole learning environment and wanting to be a principal?
Well, I've been an educator all my life. Even at a young age, I've been teaching people. So that's just in my DNA. Didn't know where I wanted to go with it, but I go where my assignments are. So I've taught elementary school, middle school, high school, did some summer camps at some colleges, came to TMSA, did some jobs there. From teaching, now I'm at the central office, working directly with the leader and me, and alumni outreach, which is an interest in me, just to make sure that I provide some sort of high school experience that was similar to mine, so that even though you're at a charter school, you still have a great high school experience, including athletics, clubs, and things of that nature.
Hey, that's wonderful, man. Another question I was starting to come up with was, where is you originally from? Are you originally from Charlotte, or are you from somewhere else?
I am originally from Charlotte. I am a Charlotte native, born and raised. Used to be called Charlotte Memorial Hospital. Now I believe it's called Novant Health or something like that. But I was born here in 1974. Show my age, you don't care. I'm happy to be this age, and I hope many other young males achieve this as well. Not saying this is the end, but this is a milestone to reach 50 years of age. But I am from here. Berry Hill Elementary School, Wilson Middle School, all the way to Hardin High School before it became a university.
Okay, man, that's dope. Hey, that's dope. Should I ask one more question?
Mm-hmm.
Big
As many
three.
questions
Big
if
three.
you like.
You know what I mean? Because like they're currently playing right now, the Life Day instrumental. So the big three question. I gotta think of one.
So are you a general fan of Kendrick Lamar in general?
I am a fan of lyricists, period. So when you were talking about the Super Bowl performance earlier, you know, the second time I had to go back and actually watch it. The first time I actually listened, because he is a multi-Grammy recipient, which means that most of his lyrics are double entendres, so they are double meanings to what he's saying. So I make sure that I pay attention to what he's saying. That's hip hop to me. You know, this mumble rap over a beat, not my thing. But if you have something to say and you a true lyricist, I definitely still listen to true lyricists in hip hop. I'm not much of a pop rap fan. I'm a true lyricist 80s fan.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, back out of me.
You good over there?
Wait a minute.
Having some technical difficulties over there.
Technical difficulties. My headphones. Wait, can I put them right here? I'm not even using them. That's what I'm saying. I'm not using them. All right. So before I get into this What's Up Wednesday thing, it's one more thing I would like to touch on about hip hop and the hip hop and rap community. If you don't know what I'm talking about the A$AP Rocky case. Yes, sir. My man A$AP was not found guilty about 7 days ago, about a whole week ago. Now, I'm not so much familiar with the case, but I can tell you the viral moment of this whole thing, when they say he was not guilty, this man got up. He jumped over the fence to go hug Rihanna. That was funny right now. But if you don't know a lot about the case, so pretty much originally A$AP Rocky, the reason he was in the case was because it was apparently they thought he was he was involved in shooting somebody, and pretty much this case has been going on since last year, right? Yeah. And a week ago they found him not guilty. So yeah, he's not guilty, man. Hey, we got clap it up. My man gets to continue releasing music. I hope he drops that album this year. Drop that album this year. A$AP, you watching this stream right now, drop that album. I'm saying.
So I did follow up with this case. There was a lot more to it. So it was a little wild. So from what I gathered, ASAP was charged with discharging his firearm at one of his friends after a disagreement. So they got into the disagreement. ASAP said that it actually was a prop gun, so it wasn't really a gun. And the shell casings that were found, or that it was crazy. The crazy part was that it wasn't that ASAP shot the gun. It was the fact that his friend was seen in LA at a gun range shooting, and he claimed that police didn't find any gun casings at all at the scene, but he was able to provide them with the shell casings. But they found later that he was at a gun range firing and collected them from there. And he also was on recording saying that he was trying to get some money from ASAP. That was the whole point of the case. So it was a lot of craziness. And the case was, if you saw some of the clips that were being put out, it looked kind of similar to what was going on with Young Thug. So it was another interesting case.
That's just right there. Hey, so, Mrs. Smith, quick question about the case. I know you're not really into that side of hip hop like that, but have you seen any similar cases in any recent time, or the longest you've been alive? Have you seen any of those type of cases?
I've seen some before. I'm not just gonna say it's associated with rap and hip hop. It's with any type of music. You have these disturbing things that happen. It's just a matter of what your narrative is and what you want to push. If you out here pushing those type of things, that is going to be with you. That's going to be what you're about. As one rap mogul said before, my business is about the streets. My business is not in the streets. Okay, and when you get that mixed up, that's when you have those type of problems. I don't promote violence of any sort. I believe in communication. I believe in wisdom, which means you're listening to people. Okay? So if you're listening to people who are mentoring you, you can avoid all of those things. But unfortunately, that's what sells. And that's a big issue. And it's not just in our community, it's just what is getting the airplay. We are very attractive people, and we're very entertaining. So everything we do is monitored and watched and mimicked. So we have to be mindful of what we're putting out into the universe.
Right. And ultimately, I think as well, I'd like to add to that, I think that this case itself is just an example of evaluating your friends, because again, this is one of his childhood friends that it was found later that he was trying to just get money from his friend. So it's a very valuable lesson as far as like evaluating your friends and the people you have around you as well.
Tell me who you hang around, and I'll tell you who you are.
Yep.
That's a good quote right there. I think I heard that quote a couple of years ago, but hey, that's a dope quote right there.
Yep.
All right, but we got to get into this What's Up Wednesday thing today. Definitely, these topics going to be a little bit more easier because I understand them more. Like what Lisa Shooter said, I understand it now, right? All right, but we got two topics we would love to talk about. This What's Up Wednesday. Now, normally during What's Up Wednesdays, we talk about the stuff that's going on around the school, all the events that's going on around the school. We actually got a couple that's occurring this week. So let's start off with NC testing, man. I ain't gonna lie, that science test wore me a little bit out this morning. I know a lot of the students and teachers around the building, they had a little stress this morning because not only does the teachers have to, watch for the students, make sure they're not cheating on no tests or nothing like that, because we got a few cheaters up in here. I ain't gonna say who, because I know people that cheat, but I ain't gonna say who though, because we don't snitch up here. It's not the court. But hey, okay. But definitely, it was a whole lot of tension this morning, and definitely it's gonna be going on for the rest of the week, right? We got more NC testing tomorrow and Friday. But hey, what's your thoughts on NC testing though so far?
I'll go first. I'll let the current classroom teacher speak after me. As far as the testing, I understand there's a lot of testing going on, but we do need to assess where you are. The goal, if you begin with the end in mind, the goal is to get you to be proficient in all of your subjects. So these NC check-ins that we're doing is just to check in and see where we are at this point in the year and see if we know the information that we're supposed to know during that point. So if you're not successful, then we need to go back and reteach or figure out where we lost a particular student along the way. So don't think of these checkpoints or map tests like, oh, just another test. We actually need that data because you want everything that you do to be based on facts.
Yeah.
So we just don't want to play school. We actually want the data to review it, to make sure that we touch those points to build students up. And if you're proficient already, how can we grow you even more? The whole point of coming to K through 12 is about growth and maturity and life lessons. Because most of these things that you're learning now, yes, you will use them. It may not be in that form, but you will use them just like geometry and baseball and angles, knowing how to swing a bat, knowing how to hit the ball. So you're using these things in real life. You just don't say this is geometry because who would be interested? You think of school, right? So think of these checkpoints as us checking in on you to see if we're doing a service to you in educating you, because that's our priority. So these NC check-ins we'll finalize this week, but we're gonna go strong for the rest of the year because we want to make sure we're doing a service to you, to make sure that we're teaching and that you're able to learn.
Okay. Any thoughts on NC testing so far?
So I'm going to give the teacher perspective. So I agree, and it helps us to see, like, it is a gauge to see where you guys are and how we could assist you from here out. It helps us take an account of what we need to do, what we might need to shift or change. Here's my other side of it. I'm enjoying the quietness of it. It's a lot more quiet and peaceful.
That's because you're an elective teacher, though. You don't have to worry about the students until testing session is over.
That's not true. You got to think about elective teachers. Y'all want to be there, but are you always well behaved? Because we give you, I'm saying we because I was an elective teacher too. So yes, you think you have freedom because you're not in a core class, but we need your attention as well. And that's where the issue come in, like, oh, it's just a core class. Yeah, but it's still a class and I'm a professional. And some of these electives are required for credits for graduation. So just don't say, yeah, you're an elective teacher. That don't not legitify his role, because we're educators. Just because we specialize in one subject doesn't mean that we can't teach them all. Because when you go to college, you learn them all. But we specialize in one thing. If you're an educator, you can teach anything. Just give me the material, I'll get it together, and I can teach you. That's the difference. So don't get caught up in core classes and elective classes. That's a choice. Us being educators, that's a gift and a talent that requires a high level of skill. No dig on you. I just wanted to be clear on elective teaching.
Thank you for that. I got to give a round of applause for that, because yes, sir.
All right. So y'all want to go ahead and get into this last topic though? Let's go ahead and get into it. So this week, I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, it's tomorrow. Thursday afternoon, really Thursday evening. There's the Oracle contest at our school, pretty much. Now I don't memorize all of the finalists. I don't remember all, like, exactly who was in the finalists, but we got 4 finalists for each grade category. Well, not like each grade category, but for middle school and high school. Yeah. So if you don't know what the Oracle contest is, because I know some of you, y'all probably might know, others are like completely clueless asking right now. I'm gonna talk directly to the camera saying this. They're like, what's going on? What's the Oracle contest? All right, but let me put you on point. So the Oracle contest in TMSA terms, or in this contest terms and rules, is pretty much a contest where the contestants are talking about leadership, and they got to come up with speeches, like their own speeches on 4 different topics about leadership. Now I don't remember all the topics. I know the host that was hosting the contest, it was like, you should be in it, Marky. I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry, because it seems like I got them kind of strict kind of parents where it's like, okay, you can't stay after school that long. Cause he know about that dance situation though. Cause I was the DJ. Look, I'm telling you, all right. I'm the DJ though, right? And the dance didn't end until 7. I had to leave at 6 o'clock on the dot. Not no 6:01. Oh, not 6:01. Not 6:05, right? Because my parents, they don't play that. And so I couldn't even sign up for the Oracle contest because it's an after school event. Now, if it's during school, I would have bodied the contest. I would have joined the contest. I would have bodied. I would have dominated. Yes, sir. I would have.
Since you bragging on yourself, I do want to interject. He said he was the DJ and left an hour early, which means we didn't have any music for an hour.
What?
You didn't tell me that, Marquis.
And still had a function going on when he left. I just want to put that out there on the airwaves.
Now, if you don't want to book me no more.
Marquis, you didn't tell me that. You told me it was a good event. You was there.
It was. While he was there for 20 minutes, it was a great event.
20 minutes. I was there for like 40, 50. I had my VIP moment though. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I got on my knees, right? I got on my knees. I had my flowers. I asked my, well, she's my best friend. I ain't gonna say she my girl, cause her boyfriend probably watching this right now. If you know, you know. But yeah, cause I ain't trying to be
boyfriend is watching right now.
Right.
Things have changed. Maybe the next episode we can talk about dating.
Right.
That was weird. But I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
But the oratorical contest, if I may hop in here, it is at 6 p.m. tomorrow. It is a leadership oratorical contest sponsored by Ms. Sharp, one of our wonderful parents. And she has prizes lined up for the top 3 high school, top 3 middle school. She's been working with them tirelessly over the past couple of weeks, getting them prepared. Now, a lot of people don't know that she was a former oratorical contest winner. So she knows what she's doing, and she understands the experience of this for students, and understands that you can get a substantial amount of money when you do these contests on a grander scale. So tomorrow, we're going to wrap up our Black History Month with our first inaugural oratorical contest, hopefully something that TMSA Charlotte can do years ahead. But this one is spearheaded by Ms. Sharp, and she's doing a great job. I'm also looking forward to listening to the speeches as well. We have over 100 plus people already RSVP'd. I don't know if it's for the speeches or for the food.
100 people for the speeches. Wait a minute.
But it will be a buffet style eating assortment. And if you came to our Thanksgiving Family and Friends Festival, she had it laid out in the gym, and there was plenty of good food for everybody. So I don't know about you, but I signed up for the food as well.
I'm gonna come back for the food.
As well as the speeches in that order.
All right, not trying to be racist. Not trying to be racist. Hey, nope. No people out there. I'm not trying to be racist. But you know, all the black people gonna show up when it's free food.
How you gonna start off saying I don't mean to be racist and then say the most racist thing ever?
That's true though. Like anytime you go to one of these events, all the black people show up for the food.
No, people show up.
People show up. Hungry people show up for food.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Just a little redirection. I get you. I know what you're saying, but since you on the air, just be clear.
All right.
We all like food.
That's everybody like food.
But we will show up more if there is food present.
Right. All right. So, what's our last topic, Marquis?
That's it. That's all the topic. I just want to come up with one off the top of the dome. Hold on.
I like impromptu.
I got a topic. I technically was supposed to bring this topic up, but since we're running a little, we got a whole lot of time left. You don't see the time. It's 10:53. I'm gonna talk about something we were supposed to talk on Monday, the episode that's supposed to be up and running right now, but Mr. Chasen didn't get up and running. Hey, I'm not trying to down him or nothing like that.
How you gonna put him on blast and you left an event an hour and a half early?
Right, and I also put it on y'all to edit it. I had to go back and edit it last minute.
He don't remember that part. Accountability.
Right.
All right, but this wasn't even the episode neither too. But because I forgot to put it in there because we were short on time on that because we was trying to study for like 45 minutes trying to get everybody in the classroom. Ain't that right? Yeah, we're trying to do that. But hey, so it was on Friday, right? I'm on social media scrolling. I click on somebody's story. All I see is a video of SpongeBob. Like it was SpongeBob. It was SpongeBob at another school. SpongeBob was at another school. And pretty much, it was him and his black guy squaring up in a fight, bro. So the black guy swing, he missed. SpongeBob hit him with a 2-piece. Black guy go on the floor. He go on the wall. So SpongeBob knocked out somebody.
You talking about the real SpongeBob or somebody
Yeah,
in
SpongeBob.
real life?
SpongeBob came from the ocean. That's that SpongeBob.
Got you. You talking about the episode?
No. Okay, I'm playing. Somebody was in the SpongeBob mascot.
Oh,
And they was trying to square with him, bro. And SpongeBob hit him with a 2-piece.
well, that's unfortunate to get 2-piece by SpongeBob, but hey, it's 2025. Anything is possible.
SpongeBob don't play about his Krabby Patties now.
I agree.
All right. So to close out, we normally like to do some motivational quotes or words of advice for the rest of our students that are watching, just to get through the rest of the week. Do you guys have any motivational quotes or points that you want to share?
I always got something to say. You have to tell me to be quiet. But one motto that I live by is by Mahatma Gandhi. It's not how many followers you have, but how many leaders you can make. So just remember, when you're in life, you should be leading something for someone. Let your life have purpose, and don't get sidetracked or sidebarred with distractions, because distractions will definitely hinder progress.
Yes, sir. I like that. Marky, you have any?
Y'all know my one to go quote I say every day. What is it? I say it almost every day. What is it?
You be
I'm
changing
asking
sometimes.
you.
You change it sometimes, so I'm just making sure which one.
It's the one on my Instagram bio.
I'm not aware.
Okay, we changed. All right, so I had to change it up, right? I had to change it up because other people, when I actually pointed this out, when I say go be the best and stay blessed, I'm saying go be the best. But I changed it up recently because I feel like a lot of people, that means you had to change your whole self up. So, and I feel like the main part about life is being yourself. So instead of go be the best and stay blessed, I said go be your best. I said your, not the. I said your best and stay blessed. If you don't know what be your best and stay blessed means, is be the best version of yourself, not nobody else, not him, not me. Be your best and stay blessed. And if you don't know what blessed means, I bet y'all don't go to church. Stay appreciative of what you got, definitely. Hey, closing out. Hey, I'm letting y'all know. If y'all don't go to church, go to church. They always used to bully me for not going to church. Yes, sir.
Okay. My word of advice, I'm a DJ, so I got to do something musical. My word of advice comes from a brother named Rocco. In regards to our story that we talked about, make sure you get the squares out your circle, okay? That's my word of advice. Be mindful of who you have around you, all right? As well as stay motivated, keep pushing. It will be okay. It gets better in the morning, all right? This is PodTalk from the Den. This is episode 7. We hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week and day. We'll see you on Friday for Freestyle Friday. You guys have a great one. This is Tiger Radio, student-run radio by TMSA Charlotte. Tiger Pride.